there, welcome to our reading for March 2018. I really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much. If you want a more in-depth look at your month, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. Remember, it is a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all spiritual. We're all psychic. We're all children of God. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time at the same pace. This could clarify the past. It could shed light into the future or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the music, or just enjoy the songs. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'll see you in a moment. Capricorn, welcome to our reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin. Let's get some clarity on the energies coming through in March 2018. We're going to start today's reading with the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We'll start with one card, get some general advice, wisdom, and clarity for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Insight into March 2018. Steady progress is coming through for Capricorn. This is a nice card. It means you're on your way. You're on the right path. All the effort that you've put into something is going somewhere. It's actually working. It's doing something. So keep going. I feel like you guys definitely have a lot of stamina. I think of Capricorn as the one sign that's able to have some fun time and work really hard at the same time. You're really good at balancing out your energy, balancing out your home and your work life, you know, together. You have a really strong energy. Also, when I think of Capricorn, I think of laughter. You guys make me laugh so hard, you know? So I think of comedy. Maybe make it fun, you know, where time doesn't feel so heavy, where things just fly by. Steady progress. I see you in line here. So I want to say you're in line for something. It makes me think of getting a ticket, having an interview, waiting for a response. Perhaps something is not yet prepared for you. I see flowers, a candle, and a dove. So peace in a situation. Also an awesome little pocketbook that she has that makes me think of like a little Mary Poppins purse, having everything you need with you, you know, or just what you need with you. The dove makes me think of peace, you know, a peaceful resolution, peaceful conversation, peaceful energy coming through. The candle makes me think of inspiration, shedding light in a certain area in your life, maybe having good ideas come through, good inspirations come through, following the clues with you. I see like a long hallway. Maybe it's like door closed, door open. It makes me think of one step forward, two steps back. I just thought of Opposites Attract by Paula Abdul. I'll put that below. All right, Capricorn, and then I see the flowers. It makes me think of a bouquet, maybe a wedding. Maybe you do party planning or you're having a get-together. Maybe just having some fresh flowers, some living plants. Maybe you do a garden. You know, you work out in the garden, or it makes me think of like a harvest even. When I see the flowers, I think of perfume or essential oils, something like that. They all have awesome hair too. Maybe you do something with hair or changing your style around. I also want to say children. I get a gentle energy. I feel like they're all pretty young. Maybe you feel young in a certain situation. Maybe you're working with your kids, your grandchildren, thinking about yourself as a child even. Steady progress is we acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. I feel like that's a well-rounded thing coming through. You're paying attention to as above, so below, as without, so within. You know, I would say working through feelings. I feel like something's coming to the surface. You're working through something. You're learning to do something. The more you do it, the better you get. It makes me think of practice. So maybe you're preparing for something, practicing more on something. Maybe some of you play an instrument. Maybe you're picking up a new instrument. Maybe you're starting to get better. In the beginning, certain chords, if you're playing the guitar or like the violin, certain notes, certain positions feel awkward until they become natural. It makes me think of karate. I just thought of the song Karate by Kennedy. I'll put that below. Maybe some of you do martial arts, you know? You start at that white belt, you work your way to the black belt. All of a sudden it becomes easier. It makes me think of the gym, getting past that plateau by adding more variety, you know? It makes me think of like a circuit, doing different things at different intervals. Maybe some of you are joining a gym, taking some classes, taking a class you normally wouldn't take. You know, maybe it's awkward at first, but it gets easier as you move along. Steady progress. You're doing something right. You're on the right road. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. The right ideas are coming through. Those right connections are coming through. So this is really nice, Capricorn. Let's get clarity. Now, for all of the readings, I'm using this awesome deck of cards. It's the Animal Tarot, but I'm switching off the other tarot deck. And for you, I chose the Sun and Moon Tarot. So let's get clarity for steady progress. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world. Maybe you're giving good ideas to someone else. I think of like investment advice or advice you have because of your experience that you can help somebody else through something. Maybe I think of a child and messing up as a kid. Sometimes it's good to mess up because we learn how to do it. You know, we learn a different way through a situation, another way to handle a situation, another way to communicate in a situation. Let's get another card. Clarity on steady progress for Capricorn. And, oh, this is nice. So this is children coming through. The Six of Cups is, well, here it's pleasure. You're having fun splashing in the water like a kid. It makes me think of a slip and slide or like going swimming in a pool. Something like that, going to the ocean, splashing in the waves. It makes me think of those funny crayons they have for kids when you go and take a bath, or like a rubber ducky in the bath. I don't know where that came from. There's a full moon here. It makes me think of a really weird song. It looked like a pearl to me, and it made me think of a Savage Garden song. That's really weird. I think it's called Tears of Pearls. I'll put that below, but that's when you get wisdom from something. The Six of Cups is usually something from the past coming back. So it could be a blast from the past. It could be you and your children paying attention to your children, making more room in your schedule for children or for yourself to feel like a child. This could be somebody you used to know in childhood and college, coming back into your world, saying hello, leaving you a text. It could be you with that idea to text somebody, to find them on Facebook, to say hello. When you get that urge, say hi. Maybe they're thinking about you too, and that just gave me chills. One of those weird synchronistic moments that come through. a connection that was supposed to happen now. Maybe there was, you know, a long lull of time, but when you see them again, it's like no time went by at all. You know, you're right back to where you were. I feel like it's happy. Sometimes this is nostalgia, you know, energy. So it could be remembering a situation from the past in a more or less fond light than it actually happened, because you're not there. It's a memory. So sometimes our memory is kind of selective. You know, in certain situations, you only remember the weird, the bad, the icky things, and then you forget about all the awesome things in that relationship with that person at that time in your life. And then at other times, you put that glory light, you know, on a certain situation or a certain person or relationship, and you forget all the weird things that you went through. Sometimes that's okay, but be aware of that and be in the now. You know, be in the today, the page you're on now. You can't go back to the past. You can't change the past. You can learn from the past and you can make a better future, but you only have what's around you today. So what can you do today to make it better? This could be a rekindling. It could be an old flame coming back, an old friend coming back into your world. I feel like you're just, I want to say, like playing tag. So maybe the ball is in your court, the ball is in somebody else's court, something like that. Maybe you just have to wait. I just thought of Lauryn Hill, the one with the record spinning round in the video. I can't think of the title. I'll put it below. I don't want to waste time, but I'll put that Lauryn Hill song for you guys. Like you're a gem. Why can't I think of it? It's okay. I can see it. So maybe a record spinning. That made me think of You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right Round. That song. I'll put that one down below too. And for some reason, I think of spoon. I turn my camera on. My sister recently got an old school, awesome, old but modern record player that plays like vinyl. And she got one of the new Spoon records. But the first song I thought of was I Turn My Camera On. So I'll put that song below. Maybe there's something in the lyrics for you. And I'm getting a lot of music coming through. I also just thought of This Used to Be My Playground by Madonna. So that also makes me think of, you know, baseball, something like that. So maybe there's a physical energy. Maybe there were games in the past and now you're over the games, you know. I hear clear communication with something. Maybe letting something go and making it lighter. Maybe a game is a good thing. Let me let you see this card again. All right, let's move along. Let's get clarity on pleasure, the Six of Cups, steady progress, and we're going to move along to the Animal Tarot. Let's get clarity for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here, reconnection. There's a reconnection that's going to come through for you. Maybe somebody you just haven't seen in a while, and it feels really good to have them back in your world, have them back in your life, to be back in somebody else's world. Even if it's for just a day, a dinner, you know, a night out, something like that, or maybe back for good. I just thought of Back for Good. Oh, who's that by? I want to say Take That, but I'm not sure. But the song Back for Good. And then I went to Back to Good by Matchbox 20. Wow, lots of music coming through for Capricorn. Also very random songs. All right, let's get clarity on pleasure for Capricorn. Pleasure and steady progress. Oh, so maybe it is a partnership coming through. This is the Two of Spring. It's like the Two of Rods. It's when you have, you're ready to make an offer. I feel like you have two things in your hand and you don't, it's almost better to give that energy away to somebody else that you trust, that's worth coming on board, that understands you. I want when I see the Two of Spring, I do think of a partnership, but there's usually one person in the picture holding two different things and getting kind of itchy on making a decision what to do with those things. You have to make a decision when this card comes through. It's yes, it's no. What do you want to do? Don't just say nothing. That's also making a decision. But I feel like this comes through when the right partnership comes through. It could be like a business partnership coming through, a new friendship coming through. I just thought of shopping. So maybe you're going shopping with somebody. You're helping somebody else pick out something for a party. Or if you're breakup, even getting over a breakup, maybe you're getting somebody else out of the house. Maybe somebody is coming over to get you out of the house. I hear spontaneous, but I feel like this is when you're packing your car, but you have to get to the car and go somewhere. You have to start down that road. You have to go pick somebody up. I just thought of Pick Me Up by Ryan Adams. I'll put that song below. You're getting a lot of music, Capricorn. Maybe you're a musician or music is really inspiring to you. Maybe pay attention to the songs that come on the radio, on your Pandora, on your Rhapsody, whatever you listen to. You know, pay attention to your thoughts at the time that a song comes on and see if they relate to one another, if there's synchronicity, if those thoughts you're having, there's an answer in the music. Maybe it's just the vibrations that are changing your mood. Here it's the pelican. That also makes me think of a younger energy or perhaps a baby kind of energy coming through. Pelicans look so elegant. I feel like there's this big, beautiful bird when they fly. Like, it makes me think of the ocean. So your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it may be in your best interest to get a partner or assist you in your endeavors or expand the number of people helping you. So maybe expanding your social circle. I just thought of like people at a table playing cards or playing a board game, something like that. I keep getting games with you, but like something fun. I just thought of Pictionary. That was weird. Or like charades, something like that. Then I went to video games. I don't know why. So maybe some kind of game. I hear get past go. Get past go. Start that game. Hit start on something. Maybe take somebody new on board. This also makes me think of maybe you at work, and maybe you're in a position where you think that you're the only one who can do something, but there's somebody else coming through that actually has the capability, the talent, the drive, the ambition to do something as well. But it takes you releasing the reins a little bit to give some of that responsibility away. Maybe that frees up your schedule even, lightens your load. I feel like there's somebody coming through that can help you lighten your load. Or maybe that's you that wants a little more responsibility, or you're moving up and somebody's ready to give, you know, some of that responsibility to you. You can actually handle something. You're good for something. You're perfect for something. It's like that right position coming through. So that could be you on either side. Maybe you recognize somebody else's talent. Maybe they don't have all of the experience, but you can help them along in that situation. Maybe your particular method of, I'm even thinking like, I mean, sometimes the best way to learn is just to be thrown in the fire. You know, maybe you go back and you revise something and say, okay, well, that didn't work so well, so this is how I do it. But sometimes just letting something go, letting someone on their own, you know, allows them to learn, even if they fall down a little. I just saw a little kid like falling down, but getting back up, you know, back on your feet. Oh, I just thought of, On My Feet Again. I think that's a Johnny Lang song. I'll put that one below. So new partnerships coming through for you, help on its way, steady progress. expanding your circle. And I hear like-minded individuals coming through. Sometimes people fall out of our world because they're not grooving with us, with our energy, with our expansion, with spiritual growth. Sometimes they're just taking a detour along a different way. It doesn't mean you won't meet up again in the future. But then sometimes people come back too. I keep hearing that like Back for Good song now. So let's get another card. Let's get clarity for Capricorn on the Six of Cups. Pleasure. Could be nostalgia, thinking too much about the past. Getting back in tune with your now. Maybe changing the way you would have done something back then. And who you are now is what's important. Who somebody else is now is what's important. Maybe somebody else had to go out and experience something first before they were ready to come back to you. So let's get clarity on steady progress, pleasure, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Spring, the Two of Rods, the Two of Fire. I'm getting so much music for you guys. I just heard I Got Burned by the Bamboos. I really like that song. That's a good one. I'll put that below. Wow, you guys have a lot of music. Clarity for Capricorn. And we have the rooster coming through. This is like, I think of the dawn, like a new day, a new call coming through for you. Maybe a call coming through for you. The rooster, like a male, I want to say almost sexy kind of energy, strutting your stuff somewhere, that break of dawn, that breach kind of energy, that new day coming through. I just thought it's a brand new day by U2. I'll put that below as well. So rooster is number 30. Let's see what rooster is for Capricorn. 30 makes me think of a creative energy with the 3 magnified by the 0, protected by that 0, amplified. So the card's so colorful. I am rooster. There we go. Oh, wait, I'll show you why I'm laughing. I am rooster, the rising sun and the break of day. I am vitality. I am sexuality. So there's that sexy energy coming through. I am the eternal matrix of fertility. I am the time to act and the need to use force in creation. I am fire and momentum. While the feminine nurtures all things created, I am the force that shapes the created. I will guide it. I will give it life. I will mold its most useful form into place. Now is not the time to tend to worn out things, but to light the fire of new life. While you can acknowledge those times of stillness and acceptance, that's like the past, I assure you this is not that time. I am the creator God, welding the power of seed and continuality. I am the domain of reproductive potency. Maybe some of you are really fertile. If you're looking to be pregnant, maybe now is the time that happens. So unleash potential and start making things happen. It could be creativity as well, those inspirations that come through you to create something, to make it work, to nurture something. Even though it's the male energy, I feel like you guys have that balance. I am the domain of reproductive potency. Unleash potential and start making things happen. I will give you that new dawn that you seek. I just thought of Sunrise by Simply Red. I'll put that song below too. So you are eternal potency, you are conception, you are dawn's triumphant herald, you are rooster. Really nice reading, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful to you. You have a lot of powerful, fiery, creative energy within you, within the potential partners around you, within the people and support system around you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.